Hi guys, so my name is Lotus and today I'm bringing forth the video about, let me see my little notes. Oh, stop romanticizing spirituality.
Hours, and
Yeah, let's get into that. So, what I mean by this is that everybody for some reason thinks that spirituality is just a thing where you can dress up and look a certain way and be a certain way when that's completely not it. No shade. I got that off of TikTok, don't mind me. But anyway, when it comes to spirituality and you romanticizing it, you also need to realize that spirituality not only comes with taking accountability, but facing parts of yourself that you don't want to face. And that's basically what shadow work is. And you can't do spirituality without shadow work. It just won't work. So when you think about getting into spirituality and when you want to, even look into it, you should already know that you're gonna have to work on yourself regardless. Like, it's just no way around it. You cannot grow, you cannot be in spirituality if you are not willing or trying to grow in any kind of way. You get what I mean? And I'm not saying that to just try to like discourage anyone or anything like that, but we have to look at the facts. When you get into this thing for yourself, not only will you lose people, not only will you see things that you have been refusing to see about yourself, you are going to go on this whole journey of basically self-isolation. And again, it's not to discourage you, but when you are going on this journey, you really just have to be honest with yourself, and that's what I'm trying to convey in this video. And I don't want anyone to just go into it without actually knowing the straight facts first, which is again why I'm making the video. What else can I say?
oh,
Yeah, and just to preference this, I'm not perfect at all. At all. Like, it's very linear with me. I'm just saying to y'all, like, for those who are starting out, hold your hair when I say this. For those who are starting out, it's not a bad thing to do this. But if you feel like you need more self-discipline first, I would definitely suggest it, because like I said, you constantly have to find things about yourself and fix it. Not the things that you don't need to change, but the things like your shadow self. Basically, you're gonna be looking for that all the time. You're gonna have to heal those parts of yourself. You're gonna have to take accountability, fix some things that you may do that may not serve you or anyone around you. More so yourself though, because this is for you at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm not perfect at all. I'm just now really taking shadow work seriously. Like, it's not perfect at all. And again, I want to be an open canvas for all of those out there who are going on the same journey. When I first started, I didn't even know what to do for real. I had no idea what to do. I was constantly looking on TikTok again. That's another thing you should not be doing, is always looking on TikTok, over consuming information. You have to really do your research. And what I mean by doing research, go Google some stuff. Go read some books, because that's where you're going to get most of your knowledge from. TikTok, it's a great place to learn some things, but try not to over consume it, because you'll be left confused. And I'm saying this because that's how I started out. I was basically introduced to it, and at first, I'm like, oh, this is cool, like, da da da. And then once the real shit started happening, I was like, oh,
oh, oh.
like, and I backed out of it. And now I'm back a few years later, taking it seriously. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you really have to make sure you want to be committed to this, and you also have to make sure that you're ready for it. If you're not ready for it, don't do it. You don't That's like, if you're not ready to do something in general, don't do it. Give yourself time, think about it first. And again, like, getting into this is not a bad thing, but I'm saying it is going to take a lot of commitment and discipline, and some people lack that, and that's okay. Fix it. But yeah, anyways, also, when I first started out, like, my journey and stuff, I will say it's nice. It's a nice thing to go through, but once you really do start getting into the dark parts of yourself, try your best not to self-destruct, if that makes sense. When you do shadow work and when you see the things that you may need to fix or you may need to adjust, don't self-destruct. That's what it's all about. Don't self-destruct. Work through it and believe in yourself. Know that you can get through the things that you need to fix about yourself. That's what shadow work is all about. And it's not an easy thing, like especially when doing shadow work, you're constantly changing, readjusting, fixing. I wouldn't even say fixing, because your shadow self is just as important as you are, because that's the part of yourself that you do not want to face, and you will eventually have to face it. But without balance, there is no harmony. So lock in with yourself. It's gonna be hard at first, and when you do see the things that you may need to fix, or you do see the things that you may need to work on, do not self-destruct. Please don't self-destruct. Take those things, alchemize it, fix it, work on it, but don't self-destruct. That's the last thing you want to do. That just defeats the whole purpose. That defeats the whole purpose. You may not like some of the parts of yourself, you may not like any of it, but that's the whole point. That's why you're fixing it. So yeah, that's more so my message for today. When going into spirituality, don't expect for it to be easy. And it is a fun thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love going outside. I love fucking meditating. I love doing yoga. I love aligning my chakras. I love doing all that simple stuff. It's really not simple either, but I love doing all the things that are brought out. But when it comes to working on yourself, it's a challenge for sure. But you'll always come out on top, and you'll always find things that don't serve you anymore. You're really saving yourself time. When you start out on this journey and you face things in yourself that you do not like, you could be saving yourself from people that may not have your best interest, or things that may not have your best interest, because you're letting go of old and bad habits. So like I said, it's pros and cons to it, but yeah, I think that's really all I have to say, and I love y'all. So, and in spirituality, make sure you trust your intuition. Like, I know I'm trying not to go all over the place. I'm really just trying to get a message to the video, but I feel like I need to say this. When you're on this journey, always trust your intuition, whether it be about a place, people, family, it doesn't matter. Trust that intuition, because that's the first step to you stepping into your more powerful self. Trusting your intuition over anything. Things happen, shit happens, life happens, we get it, we know, but that is another tool in spirituality that's going to basically help you kind of grow, is trusting that intuition and trusting that gut.